Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Anca and I do art and illustration related videos and sometimes tattoo related videos. So if you're into that, make sure you subscribe and check out the other videos on my channel. So in today's video, I will be testing out ballpoint pen cartridge, which you can use for practicing tattooing on paper. I think this is a really fun concept, especially if you're just starting out tattooing and don't know where to start, don't really have access to fake skin or needles. And this is the perfect way to do so. So basically how this works is you get a cartridge which instead of a needle has a ballpoint pen. I don't know the brand of this cartridge because I got it from my colleague from work, but I will link some in the description box for you if you want to purchase. The color of the cartridge is blue, so basically like any pen you would have at home, and you can use it with your tattoo machine. Here I was just testing out to see how it works and how the flow of the ink is. And for testing out this product, I will be doing two illustrations which are based off vintage illustrations. One is with a hand and a butterfly, and the second one is with a moth. I will say that it was a bit weird getting used to this feeling of drawing on paper with something that vibrates in your hand. Also, it was weird not wearing gloves while I was using my tattoo machine. I've never done that, so it was quite a strange feeling. Basically, if you're a beginner tattoo artist or an apprentice, I think this is the perfect way to get used to the feel of the machine in your hand, to get used to the vibration of the machine, and yeah, just how to properly hold the machine. However, I don't think it's that great for learning basic techniques. You cannot control your needle depth. I mean, you don't go into the paper at all. You just work on the surface. With skin, it's a bit different. You have to kind of feel how far along you should go into the skin as to not blow out the tattoo. Another thing is that I use this cartridge at a lower speed than I would normally use normal needles on skin. So I went with around 6 volts for creating these illustrations on paper, and for lining I usually like to use between 7.5 and 8 volts. So I work at a higher speed just because of the resistance of the skin. I think it's great just for getting accustomed to the machine and for trying out different techniques such as stipple shading, which is basically the only technique you can actually use for shading here. It's also great for filling in areas and lining, but I would suggest if you're just starting out, do try to practice on fake skin as well. If you're a beginner tattoo artist, that will help you a lot with needle depth and even angles of the machine and how to hold the machine in certain positions. It's really hard to explain. Only if you start working on real skin you will understand these things. But I think it's a really cool concept and it's very mess free. You don't need any ink out, you don't have to clean after yourself, so that was really fun. And I really did enjoy the process. I will say it's a bit loud as the machine vibrates and the paper is on my table, which is a hard surface, so it kind of sounds like you're drilling holes into the wall. Other than that, I don't really know what else you would use this for except just creating maybe flash work, which is something that I did here. But yeah, if you are a beginner tattoo artist, then you might want to try this out and just get accustomed to the machine in your hand. For other things, I don't think it's that useful. As I said, working on fake skin helps a lot, but even working on fake skin, you don't really get used to stretching the skin, which is very important in tattooing. And each skin is a bit different, so sometimes you will need to go in deeper, sometimes you will need to go in more shallow. So the best practice is on real skin, but for beginners and for starting out, I think this is a great idea. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments if you've tried these cartridges. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!